Hey Brickmaniacs, Vault Week is back once again, so we obviously have another collection that is getting ready to hit BKM online. So I got Dan with me here. We're going to take a look at some of the vaults that are vault items that are going to be arriving this month. First things first, though, I guess we should say, if you're watching this video on Wednesday, we do still have our Mad Minute sale going on, so make sure to take advantage of that. Code MADMIN saves you 20% online only and today only. So, you know, if you're catching this on a Thursday, sorry you're a day late. But.
Yeah, right. This is our first Mad Minute in like 7, 8, 9 months.
Oh man, yeah, I can't even remember the last one we did. So it's Veterans Day was the last one that I remember, and then obviously the one that we did.
That wasn't
here
even a
recently.
Mad Minute, was it?
So no, it was just 15%.
That was a sale.
Anyways, so along with everything that you see here, including these sealed kits, we are also going to have 5 of each mystery crate pack 4 and pack 2 available in the vault. So those are the last 5 of those. So this is the last time you'll see those mystery crates in the vault. So make sure to take advantage of those if those have been on your want list.
Definitely know they are on some people's because they keep asking.
Right, exactly. So these are the last 5 of each of those. So make sure to grab those. I'm sure they'll go fast. Definitely a reason to jump in the vault quickly. But let's start now with the physical models. Dan, what do you think? Kind of work front to back here a little bit.
Yeah, sure. We got. This is kind of a selection of a lot of World War I through Vietnam, I guess. So. Where should we start?
Let's start with the Nebelwerfer because it's adorable.
Because it nerfs Weebles.
Right, exactly.
Weebles.
It's a cool little build. I think this is the second time now we've seen this in the vault. Which, you know what that means? That means it's the last time it's in the vault unless we come across a pre-packaged version.
Right, and that's we've made like several Nebelwerfers. This is the last time we've made it with this sort of ambush camouflage. And of course, we're heading into early war stuff now, so these will all go away. You will not be seeing anything like this for quite a while here.
Definitely something to make note of. I just like the unique look of this kit. It's another one of those awesome mini kits that if you've got it in a mock, even if it's sitting next to something bigger, people are like, "Whoa, what is that? It looks like a barrel on a
Yeah, it's a mean-looking weapon. It's great when you stick the little rockets coming out of it. Too, so.
Yeah, it can add some real action there. Yeah. So that's cool. Moving on from there, we're throwing it way back with this Renault. As we know, Mary just really recently did an update of this that has a whole bunch of custom printing. So if you picked up that one and want to complete your set, well, this would definitely be one to grab. I mean, just look at that minifig. That tells you a little bit about what era of BKM that this kit is coming out of.
Yeah, that's an older. This is sort of mid production. For us, over the Renaults, we've done several versions of this kit, and it's been updated considerably. Each version is a little bit better, a little bit more complete. But this is sort of a classic. This is like 3-4 years old. Still has the white instruction.
Yeah, right. That's another indicator of how long ago.
I don't know where this thing was hiding. So one of our stores had it, and they was probably sitting side by side with a newer version. And they're like, oh, we should probably send this back.
Yeah, so it has arrived and is now in the vault. This is kind of one of those, like Dan was saying, rare finds. So I don't. Hard to say if this is the second or first of it. I'd imagine it's the second. You probably won't see something similar to this
I don't think
again.
There's any others. I highly doubt it. So.
It would surprise me very much as well. Moving on from there, another very, very unique mini kit that once again, if you sneak it in a mock, is definitely going to draw some serious attention is the Kettenkrad. I love the fact that this thing even existed, and to see it in Lego form is just awesome.
Yeah, this is another one that was, when we made the original we did was from our Track Links Kickstarter.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was kind of our rare kit. We did a version with that, a special one, and then there was another that came later that wasn't quite as special. And then this one is the third version we've done of the Kettenkrad. I'm sure there'll be versions in the future, but we just don't have any need for it right now. And, it's definitely like we have to let some of the old stuff go in order to have room in our production schedule for new stuff. And I'm kind of sad to see it go, but of course, that's the way it is. Everything has a certain shelf life, and then it's gone.
Yep, got to take another crack at it at some point in the future. But like you were saying, this is pretty much what you get for now. So
you could get the Kettenkrad and tow your Nebelwerfer.
Right. That would be quite the vault setup, especially if you're a little late to the game here, joining in on some of the Brickmania awesomeness. So then we're upgrading quite a few years, moving on to the MIM rocket launcher.
Right. This is the Hawk missile system. This is just the launcher. You don't get the whole system. We never actually put out a set of the whole thing.
Right.
Someday we will. We'll make the whole entire base, radars, all the control units and everything. But we did just a limited run of just the missile launcher. It's
super limited run, I think, too.
I think we did a couple batches of 50.
Yeah, okay.
But it wasn't like in production for a long time. It's like one of those things. If you sneezed, you missed it. So.
You know, with the Phalanx model up and running, I think it's safe to say that this may be one of the kits that kicked off Brickmania's work desk defense systems.
Right.
These are awesome kits to have on your desk, and if you need to keep coworkers at distance, they won't mess around with something that looks like that.
Right. This is the Vietnam edition one. Someday I'd like to do a modern one. So change the colors up. The launcher's a little bit different, but it's all a matter of time. We don't have time to do everything we want to do. So eventually we'll get to it.
You know, that'd be another good one too to get the instructions with. Not only do you obviously get the kit with these vault items, but you get a set of the instructions as well, price cards, all that kind of fun stuff. But this would be a fun one to see. You know, you take some of your own bricks and translate them into a little bit more of a unit or a bunch of them lined up, and that's
well, the whole battery would be like 3 or 4 of them.
Right. That's a cool mock right there. I mean, add some minifigs on a base plate, and boom, off you go.
That's exactly.
That is excellent. Okay, so moving on from there, let's go back to World War II. So this is the Flak 36.
Let's get the shield.
Yeah, get it straightened up.
There
There we
you
go. This is one of my favorite artillery pieces we have, not only because of the playability, but just because of the size, and then literally you add a little bit of terrain, some minifigs, and boom, you've got a cool little mock set up right there, and this is an excellent centerpiece for it.
Totally. And that printed barrel, that was our first time we put that barrel on a roller attachment on our printer to get it printed all the way around like that. So it was tough to get that put together, but once we got it rolling, literally got it rolling, it's become like a mainstay. We still do that for the same technique we developed here. We've done it in several other kits, and still do it to this day. But this is the classic Brickmania Pack 30 or Flak 36. You know, it all fold up. The cruciform does fold up. You could build yourself a little a carriage for it. In fact, we made a kit with the whole full vehicle. But so that's something you could do. But yeah, it's an awesome model. Pretty functional. You put a minifigure on that seat. And, you know, have some guys loading ammunition to it, and away you go.
Yeah, that's. Gotta love those little artillery mocks. You can just add so much, printed crates, etc., to surround it. So this is a really good little piece. And like you said, that barrel is cool. I didn't know the story behind it.
Right.
That's
We're
really
actually,
awesome.
I mean, this kind of give it away a little bit. We're actually doing an updated one for in gray for Barbarossa for the stuff that's coming up this summer. So we will have another printed barrel just like that, but it will not be in this ambush camouflage.
Yeah, sure. So depending on the era of mock building that you're interested in, this might be one that you want to snag up to make sure that you've got this cool piece in the proper loadout, and looking all official, obviously. So moving on from there, this is another one that is. Was a fairly limited run. I think maybe 2, maybe a third batch, but I know for a fact we did 2. It went fast every time it was available. This is the Yak 3. Just kind of another kit that we need these parts for other new things.
Right. And we kind of joke about it, like the Russian penalty that you play, you make when you put a model out. It's just not nearly as popular, so we don't make nearly as much. So it's in terms of popularity, anything that's Russian just doesn't seem to have as much
comparatively
of demand, but on the other hand, it also makes them significantly more rare because we make less of them. So I think only a couple of batches of this one, and
yeah, definitely a collector's kit for sure, and it's super solid. That's I think one of my favorite things about this is it's like a sandbox airplane. I mean, it is very very swooshable, and then nice little addition with this one is that you get the full new release card.
Yeah,
which every once in a while we get those. You know, it kind of depends on the place of honor that the kit gets in the new releases or the new releases display case. But
if the store guys remember to send it back to us,
right, exactly. So.
We ask for all this stuff. So when you get these, if there is a store display card, because these are actually the display models from the store, we get them back from the retail environment. We will actually put the whole deal together, so you get that card, and then you get a certificate showing that it was a genuine, Brickmania model, not like some recreation we made by, taking a bunch of bricks and just making another model. It's not what we do here. These are the authentic, real things. This is, if it's from one of our retail stores, it's actually a kit opened up and built. So it is a set. Started out in a box, just like everything else.
And it was assembled either here or by one of the store employees or et cetera, but it was put together by a Brickmaniac and then proudly displayed in our retail stores for the duration until arriving in the vault for its last chance for you guys.
I think this one, this is unique. This Hawk missile, the MIM, it actually is the Brickmania GHQ's version.
Okay.
So, which is unique
must
because
have
it's
something else down
because
there?
it's a prototype. Yeah, because I'm looking at it like there's some old bricks on here, and we never put used bricks on it. So they must have
Right.
gotten somewhere in the test building cycle. They must have gotten swapped with the kit version, because usually we get at GHQ we have the prototype, and the prototype might have some used bricks and stuff in it. And I just wanted to point that out, that one's like that's unique because that is actually a prototype.
So not only did you do the repair work to get ready for the video here, but that could have been a Siskin built model before it even arrived
It
here.
certainly was. That's the number one. There is no like that's not one off the production line. That is
Sure.
the number one. So it does have little imperfections in it. So.
Okay, well, I think that adds to it a little bit now knowing that. So hopefully,
Right,
that
and I don't
was
want
the one
people
you
to
were
get
going
this
for.
and go, why is this like built with these crappy used bricks? Like, well, because it came out of our
Yeah, because it is quite
out of our
literally a
prototype
design
lines.
room model. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. So there's going to be a little bit of a mad rush for that, I'm assuming. So good luck in getting your hands on that. Moving on, though, we have the JU88 here. This is another one that comes with its awesome
Right.
full price card.
JU88 was sort of like the workhorse of
The Swiss Army knife, yeah.
Yeah, of the Luftwaffe of World War II. This particular version is the A4. It does come with 4 bombs on it. I'm not gonna lie, I took the display model and I super glued the bombs so they wouldn't be all rattling.
Sure, yeah,
this,
right.
This one does not.
If you want to flick them off as you're flying it along, you know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
You got to keep that play function. So
This was I think the absolute last kit that Cody designed while he was here.
sure.
So this is a Cody Ocel original, like a lot of these are actually, the Yak as well. This is the last one he designed. He had already decided he was moving on, and this was it. This is his final piece.
Kind of a send off kit.
Yeah, and of course he's still doing his own thing now, and we support that.
Well, definitely a cool design to the plane in the sense that it does look like the flying pencil. I think was the joke that had been previously made. So cool little deal.
It's kind of like a large fighter or a small bomber.
Yeah, right.
But they call it the Schnell bomber. It was just fast, super fast for its day. So.
I like the cockpit design. It's got some cool play features, etc. And another one that you're not going to see too terribly often again down the road here. So
No. On
if
the
this is
overall
on your list.
Overall scheme of things, it's going to be a long time before we get back to doing another one.
Good to know. And then finally here, before we get into the already packaged stuff, we have the second arrival in the vault of the the antenna-less Hellcat.
The flick antenna.
Yeah, right. It was their last resort.
Yeah.
Comes with 2 minifigures and it's stickered up and comes with the sticker pack.
Oh, it comes with the spares.
Yeah,
So
so nothing wrong with that. You can get yourself a pair of Hellcats if you got your own
I
bricks.
believe we sell the muzzle brake and the barrel. So you could definitely build your own. So yeah, this is a John Canepa original.
Yep.
It was a great model,
Yeah.
fantastic model, and it just doesn't fit with the stuff that we have, the themes that we have going on right now. So we're letting it go for now, and in the future we'll bring back another Hellcat, but that's going to be years down the road.
Yep, durable, playable, nicely designed. A really good update. If you go back and look at some of Dan's previous Hellcat design, John took some of the new part updates and was really able to kind of capture the appropriate size of the chassis a little bit more, which was awesome.
He did a great job on it.
Yeah. So this was a super popular kit pretty much every time it's been restocked as well. And so, but its vault time has come, and so there you have it. That is the lineup of display models. As we begin to look over here, we've got a Sturm Tiger still in the
Where have
package.
these been hiding?
Yeah, so these are normally just like random finds from customer service. They've been kicking around in various locations, and well, we want to make them available again because, I mean, when was the last time you saw one of those online?
No, a long
Either
time.
one of these. I mean, all of these.
Yeah. The Sturm Tiger, I think, was the last one that was in stock as a regular production kit. Yeah, the P40N. I mean, that's the earlier of the two.
Before they did the Flying Tigers, right?
Yeah, the P40s that Cody made, and of course the P51 Mustang, that blue nose. So, very, I guess, hard to get. They, especially the Mustang. I mean, we didn't make that many of them.
Nope.
It was once and done. So, it's got those cool Normandy invasion stripes on it. So, very cool find.
Yeah, definitely both.
It's still sealed.
Right, exactly. All of them are still sealed. That alone is super collectible. Plus, if you're one who likes to collect the sealed kits, you don't have to worry about handling the displays. You literally just get the box. And then the thing that I like about the Sturm Tiger as well is that it's just such a unique vehicle to begin with. we don't, this isn't probably one of those that you're going to see Dan go back to every couple of years or every year or so and redo, because it's just too unique to do so.
It took 20 years to make the first one.
Right, and we've already produced more than all of Germany.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the same, I mean, a lot of the stuff that we've done, it's been that way. And how very, the tanks are more iconic. Mm-hmm. The artillery support vehicles are just not going to come around as often.
Right.
Even tank destroyers, they just weren't, they were kind of an afterthought for a lot of it. So like, we're going to keep making, we'll still make Panthers, we'll still make Tigers, but the variants, they're not going to come around very often at all. So get them while you can. If you see them, snap them up.
Snag them.
I mean, if you made a notice on the website, there's hardly any tanks at all available anyway. They just, we're making tracks as fast as we can, we're making kits as fast as we can, but they sell as fast as we make them. So.
And obviously there's more to come on digital instructions as well, so that we can keep those people who've got the already brick supplies to build their stuff and just need the track links.
We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to make more molds for track links at this rate. So the machines are running around the clock, and we still can't keep up.
Good problem to have. And then moving on, finally here we have the Panzer Crewmen and Panzer Commanders. So there's 3 Panzer Crewmen and 6 Panzer Commanders. They're V3, I believe, of both of them. Both of these minifigs have hit retirement because, well, as you know, we're updating a lot of our tankers.
Are those autographed?
Yes. So what we're doing something similar for the Vault minifigs as we're doing for you for the cards. We have a unique backing card for these, and then they're repackaged with a Lando autograph.
That's pretty cool. So
yeah.
If the price is right, you could send your figures. Wait, no, we can't.
We could just, yeah, right, side racket. But anyways, this, I think, it adds to the display a little bit because obviously you get it to fill out your collection, but then you get that little card too. To let
So
you know
that's all the Vault figures?
That is it for
That's
this
it,
offering.
all
Right,
right.
we got to be sparse with them. One, because we have to make sure that they're really going to be retired before we toss them in the vault.
Right.
And then two, there's already quite a bit of traffic for these bad boys. So once again, it'll be the same thing. You can, if you're fast enough, you can get 1 Panzer Commander and 1 Panzer Crewman, but only 1 of each because we want to make sure we spread the love on those really, really hard to find items.
Right. Those are classic Brickmania figures too.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. So 8 a.m. tomorrow, the vault goes live on brickmania.com. Anything else you want to add?
No. Well, good luck and hopefully you get what you're looking for.
Sounds good. We'll see you there.